Apology to everybody. But everything that was said is not true.
What began with swift action and public confidence now appears to be taking an unexpected turn. The Lagos State Police Command, which on Sunday night summoned the senior pastor of the Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministries, Chris Okafor, over allegations of multiple rape, sexual offences, and other acts of misconduct, appears to have eased its initial intensity. Many Nigerians had expected the clergyman would honor the police invitation on Monday. However, the Commissioner of Police revealed that Pastor Okafor only showed up a day after.
When he was invited, he got to us through his lawyer that will be appearing on Monday. So on Monday we waited for him, we didn't see him, and I directed that he should be arrested. Subsequently, he showed up yesterday. Yes, he showed up yesterday.
But that was not the only revelation. The commissioner introduced a new twist to the case, confirming that the Lagos State Police Command has now handed over the matter.
We later learned that the same matter has been opened at the Zone 2 headquarters with the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 2, which I needed to verify, and I've verified the same. And he told me the matter is being investigated under his command for about 3 weeks now. So the AIG occupy a higher office than mine as the commander, and is my immediate supervisor since he's into the matter. So we asked him to, we handed him over back to the zone.
Seeking clarity, we asked the crucial question: have any alleged victims formally stepped forward to lodge complaints against the clergyman?
The social media have become a veritable space for people to lodge in their complaint. We don't no longer wait for people to come and incident the matter before we act in public interest, because if we don't, the conduct can lead to breakdown of law and order.
As Nigerians anxiously await the outcome of these grave allegations, attention now shifts from Lagos State Police Command to Zone 2 Command, where the case now lies. Will this case follow the familiar path of many before it by fading quietly into silence? Or will it mark a defining moment, a moment of justice, accountability, and closure for the alleged victims? Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
Meanwhile, the senior pastor of Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministries, Chris Okafor, has described the allegations of murder and various sexual offenses against him as false. The cleric has also challenged his accusers to submit concrete evidence to the Nigeria police or face criminal prosecution. Kemi Foladiemo has more.
If any one of us in this building, in this room today, decides to have a consensual relationship with another adult under a private circumstance, which is lawful, how in God's holy name does that account to be a sin? Does that account to be a crime?
Chris Okafor's lawyers have denied the various allegations which emanated from Doris Ogala. They say the actress flouted the terms of settlement in a 2024 criminal complaint of cyberbullying, which the police earlier filed on his behalf against her, as well as other agreements not to spread lies against him.
One of the clauses is that after this money is being paid, she would undertake never to contact, never to have any dealing, never to engage, or never to mention this man's name in public for any reason. She got her payment. The court adopted it. She was indemnified for whatever service. In those proceedings, she never made mention that she had any affair, intercourse, or anything that had to do with the man. All of a sudden, we saw her again, ranting over social media, making false allegations. And when they told her, these allegations that you're saying, make sure on the next appointment with the police, bring them forth. You will be surprised that they have been calling her to come further to buttress the allegation. She has refused to show up. And I leave that to the police because they know the appropriate steps to take.
The Senior Pastors Council says he's been released on self-recognition after honoring the police invitation, but wants due investigation of all the accusations, which they say are being fueled online by persons such as Very Dark Man and Cat Truth.
You cannot be soliciting that anyone that has problem against this man be coming out. That's criminal public incitement. That is an harassment. That is an irresponsible use of social media and an irresponsible use of your right to express yourself. That we have a criminal complaint against him and we're giving them 3 days to come forth to the police, himself, Doris Ogala, and Very Dark Man, to present proofs of all allegations they have made, contrary to which we would ensure they face the maximum wrath of the law.
The cleric vows to fight back and clear his name as his petitions against his accusers are currently before the Nigerian police. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.
Vous êtes le futur de notre société. Vous êtes les leaders de demain. Vous êtes les innovateurs de la prochaine génération. Nous sommes là pour vous aider à réaliser vos rêves et atteindre vos objectifs. Bacheliers, devenez les architectes de votre avenir avec l'Institut universitaire du Golfe de Guinée de Douala.
Since 1993, the University Institute of the Gulf of Guinea, it is 3 higher schools, ESG, ISTA, ISA,